Hey Capricorn, thanks for checking out your love and romance reading for February 2023. This is for Capricorn Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. We're going to check in here and see what messages are coming up for you all. Keep in mind this is a general reading, so not every single message is going to resonate, and that's okay. Also, you may want to check out your other placements. Sometimes your Venus sign or moon sign might resonate more than your sun sign, especially when it comes to love readings. But we're going to connect and see what messages are coming up here for the Capricorn collective for love and romance for February 2023. Capricorn sun, moon, rising, and Venus. First card coming up here for the Capricorn collective is the Page of Swords. This could be a youthful, playful, or even sometimes immature air sign person. So the air signs are going to be, if I'm not knocking everything over here, air signs are going to be Libra, Aquarius, or Gemini. Okay, so you could be dealing with a youthful, playful, or potentially immature air sign person. Page of Swords can also come up for me in a reading when somebody's keeping tabs on you online and trying to gather information about you online. So, that being said, you might want to be cautious of what you're posting, or you may want to kind of take that into account, because you might say, oh, well, you know what, that's fine because I have my settings set in a certain kind of way and not everybody sees what I post, or I don't just like put things out there willy-nilly. But it's happened so many times over the years reading for people. I've seen it happen so many times. This could even be somebody with a fake profile, and the profile seems so real, so convincing, and they manage to get into your social media, and you might think, oh, well, I don't know this person, but there are friends I know that know this person. Or you might think it's a real person. It is a real person, but somebody else with a fake profile that's kind of keeping tabs or trying to get into your DMs or see what's going on with your life. So just be aware of that. You could be talking to somebody on social media that's like an ex or someone else trying to get information. And it's come up in the past in private readings that I've done. And I've been told, oh, Amethyst, there's no way. And then that person would email me back later and say, oh my gosh, I've been talking to my ex-husband for 6 months. I had no idea. Or, like it's happened so many times. So I would just say be careful and be cautious what you're sharing on social media or what you're sharing in your DMs, especially if there are people that you have not met face to face in person. And I feel the motivation behind this is because they maybe want to kind of see if you're vulnerable. They maybe kind of want to see if this is a good time that they can try to maybe kind of come back into your life. And they maybe just kind of like trying to see if they have a chance, if you're still angry, if you're still going to hold them up to your old standards or expectations, or maybe you're feeling sad enough to where you'll let certain things slide. So just be cautious. Be cautious what you're putting out there on social media. For some of you, you're dealing with someone trying to gather information. The next card that's coming up here for the Capricorn collective is the Judgment card. And this is a major arcana card, obviously. So there could be a strong past life connection with this person. Oftentimes when the major arcana cards come up for me in a love reading between two people, it tells me you have a lot of past lives together and you have a contract, you have an agreement that you're going to meet in this lifetime for a specific reason. The Judgment card is a card about making a big decision, coming to a big decision. So even if you don't have somebody playing games online, like pretending to be somebody else and trying to gather information online, some of you could be dealing with an ex who's trying to find you. They're trying to locate you. They may be asking around about you, especially if you've moved or relocated since a breakup, or that there could be someone trying to see like where you are, how they can get a hold of you, how they can get in touch with you, and specifically for reconciliation. They want to be with you. And the Judgment card is telling us you might kind of pause. And I'm also getting this message intuitively. Some of you are like, Amethyst, no way in hell. I know who it is. I'm done with that person. They really messed up. I'm never ever going to give them another chance again. And what I'm hearing from Spirit, it's not the person you think. This is someone that's not even crossing your mind. So things could have ended in a lackluster way, or it could have just kind of cooled off, or it could have been somebody that maybe you hadn't gotten that involved with. And it could have been an issue of timing. Maybe the timing wasn't right, or that person had, things they needed to get worked out. I don't feel like it's a karmic person who ripped out your heart. There's confirmation there from Spirit. I could have sworn I put my phone on silent. I don't feel that this person that's looking for you and coming back, I don't feel like it's a karmic person that ripped out your heart. I don't feel like this is someone that hurt you. It feels to me more like it just was not, it was not the right time, or they got scared and they pulled away before things had a chance to get serious. And so you might be like, whoa, like, I've kind of moved on with my life and I didn't know you felt this way. And so it could be something that you really have to consider, because I feel like it's something that you didn't see coming. And especially if you've relocated, you would find yourself essentially talking to this person where there's distance, physical distance between the two of you, right? And you might be of the mindset of, well, I'm not going back there. I don't have any plans of moving back. And they might have to think about if this did move along, are they going to come and be where you're at? But I do feel like someone is searching for you. Someone is trying to find you. For some of you, it could even be like a childhood friend, or someone you used to work with, or like a friend from high school. Maybe you never even realized that they had feelings for you. But I feel you're on somebody's mind and they're trying to track you down. And you're going to be surprised. I didn't know you felt so strongly. The next card that's coming up here for the Capricorn Collective is the Knight of Swords. Now, Knight of Swords can be conflict in arguments, okay? But Knight of Swords, for me in my readings, can also be somebody with like a laser beam focus. Like they've put something to their mind and they're going to do it. They're going to get it. They're going to make it happen. They're not going to rest until they get this done. It's like eyes on the prize, determined kind of energy. So I do feel like this is a progression of the Page of Swords. We're going from the Page to the Knight. So this gives me a feeling or a sense of the energy intensifying, the energy growing, right? Maybe even maturing, going from the Page to the Knight. So I do feel like even if it's not somebody coming back from the past, I feel someone is approaching you because they want a relationship with you. Someone who's not on your radar. And you may say, I don't know, I'm not looking for anything right now, or like I haven't thought about it, or I'm kind of talking to somebody else. But this Knight of Swords makes me feel like this person just has it in their mind that they're going to do whatever it takes. They're going to do whatever it takes to prove to you or to show you that they are a good person for you. They're a good match for you, that this would be a good relationship. I don't want to say that they're not going to take no for an answer, because that sounds scary or like not okay. And I don't feel like this is a dangerous person, but I do feel like this is going to be someone who is very persistent. They're not going to give up. They're not going to give up. And I feel like they're just going to keep in contact, and they're going to try to find ways to spend time with you. Like, okay, fine, you don't want to date me, fine, no problem. Let's grab a coffee, or let's go do this, or let's go do that. Or they might know where you're going to be at and they might show up there. So I feel like there's a sense of like they have their mind made up that they want to be with you, and they're gonna do whatever they can to uh catch your eye, to impress you, to win you over. There may even be somebody else in the mix here, because I feel Knight of Swords like they're coming to do battle, not with you, but with whoever they feel like is an obstacle, whoever they feel like is in the way. Like, I feel like this is someone who's coming in to fight for you. And so if you do have somebody you're dating, or if you do have a relationship, I feel like they're going to come in and like try to prove I'm better. I'm better than this other person, Capricorn. And uh, they're going to be persistent. They're going to, like, this is not someone who's going to get their feelings hurt or be fazed by rejection, or be fazed by somebody telling them to get lost. Like, they're not scared. They're not scared. They're not going to be easily intimidated. They're not going to get their feelings hurt. They're invested that they're going to do everything that they can, and they're convinced. They are convinced that eventually you will see that they are the better person for you. So maybe you've been in a relationship with someone that they feel like this person doesn't deserve you. Now, they might, this is kind of dramatic here, Capricorn. I don't typically pick up on this kind of drama in readings. I don't really read these kinds of situations in such a dramatic way. But this person might feel like your person doesn't deserve you, to the extent that they could have an online persona, not to get to you, but to specifically get to your person, to say, see, look, I catfished your boyfriend, I catfished your girlfriend, and, they were all up on me. They were ready to meet me. They were flirting with me. They were sending me these messages. They might even do something to this extent. Because I feel like this person feels like, Capricorn, you deserve better. This person doesn't deserve you. I'm better. You should be with me. So this person may even go to that extent. They may even go to the extent of creating this online persona to get dirt on whoever you're with, or whoever you're interested in right now. They might know who you've got your eye on, and they're like, see, this person's no good. I have proof. I have the messages, I have the screenshots, I have the receipts. Don't waste your time with this person. They don't deserve you, Capricorn. I deserve you. So I just feel this person is very, just determined, very determined. The next card that's coming up here is the Eight of Wands. This is communication, okay? Communication could also be travel. It's very fast-moving energy, very, like, passionate energy. So I feel like this person will be very romantic with you, like romantic messages, gifts, like maybe even wanting to take you somewhere, like go on a date. They may say very sweet things to you. They may even say very seductive things to you. I feel like there's a lot of passion here, and they're going to try to win you over with this passion, with this intensity. They're bringing out all the stops. They're bringing out all the stops. They're not playing around here. Like I said, they're serious, and they're gonna, do everything that they can to try to show you that, hey, I'm good for you. I'm gonna treat you well. I'm gonna make you happy. I'm gonna, be a good partner. And so they may come in with this very romantic, but also like a sultry, seductive energy to it. So romantic, not just in the sense of like sweet gestures, like oh how sweet, oh how cute, like steamy, like romance novel, or like steamy romantic, right? It's making like all of a sudden I got like this visual pop up in my mind, um of the Jane Eyre. There's so many versions of the movie, but there was a Jane Eyre version, movie that came out a few years ago, where the actor's name was Toby something. I can't remember. But the one where this guy named Toby played Mr. Rochester. And there's this really romantic scene where he's trying to uh, convince Jane to run away with him, like to run away with him, and like he's just basically telling her like, "Oh, I'm gonna respect you, and I wouldn't make you do anything you don't want to do." But the way he's talking to her and the way he's just kind of like leaning into her, it's really steamy. Like it's really really seductive. And so I like, this is the kind of vibe, or this is the kind of energy that I'm getting. Like when they talk to you, when they're around you, there could just be something about their body language, the way they're looking at you, their tone, the way they're talking. You might get a little hot and bothered here, Capricorn, and that's the idea, that's the intention. So they're gonna try to win you over through like actions, deeds, acts of service, and also through like this seductive energy. The next card that's coming up here, funny enough, is the Knight of Wands. Okay, this could be a fire sign person, an Aries, Sagittarius, or a Leo. Um, it could be the rivalry, a rivalry between an air sign and a fire sign, that are both kind of like fighting here for your love, fighting here to be with you. There could be a bit of a fight here over you, Capricorn. Um, Knight of Wands though also could be like the passion building, the intensity, the need to make a decision. Sometimes the Knight of Wands can be an ultimatum. I don't feel like this is an ultimatum, but I do feel like it's gonna be like you have to choose. And because I feel like this other person is digging up dirt on someone, I feel when you come to this point where you're being told you have to choose, a part of that decision is going to be, will you forgive this other person? It's not just like, I choose to be with you or I choose to be with you. Whoever the existing person is, you're going to have to decide, can I forgive this person or not? Do I feel like what they did was a big deal? Do I feel like they crossed the line? And if I feel like they crossed the line, can I forgive them? Can I give them another chance? Can I forgive them to the extent that I will just forget about it and put it out of my mind? Chances are the answer might be no. But I feel like this person is telling you, like, you need to forgive me. Like, they're giving you the ultimatum that you need to forgive me. You need to let me back in. And so you might just be like, no, I can't forgive you, or I can't let you back in. So I feel like in this way, some of you are being forced to make a decision. This is really interesting. I don't think I can remember a love reading like this in my whole time doing love readings on YouTube. But it's an interesting dynamic here, Capricorn. And I feel like you're going to have choices, you're going to have options, and there's going to be some kind of rivalry for you. And I think that this person is going to surprise you. Maybe you just didn't take this person seriously, or you thought they were boring, or you thought that they weren't very passionate, and someone's going to take you by surprise. You may want to check out your moon sign, your rising sign, your Venus sign. Sometimes your moon sign or Venus sign might resonate, especially when it comes to love, might resonate more. There are playlists in the description of this video that will take you to the other videos that are available on the channel, so they'll be easier to find. You can check those out. And if you would like to schedule a private reading with me, there's a link in the description that will take you to my scheduling page, calendly.com/amethystangelite, and you can schedule a private reading with me there. I thank you all for watching, liking, sharing, commenting, subscribing. I hope you'll check out the weekly forecasts on the channel. But if not, my darlings, please do have a fabulous February. I thank you all for watching, liking, sharing, commenting, subscribing. Take care and be well.